They are smaller than other cats, but don't take them for granted. Because they have amazing abilities, and you'll be astonished. Welcome to the 18th episode of Animal Battle. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present you our two competitors, the Serval versus the Ocelot. And don't forget that at the end of the video, you are going to vote the winner and find out who won the last battle between the American Alligator and the Nile Crocodile. Let's do it. I am Mario, and this amazing series is Animal Battle. So how exactly are we going to find out which animal is better? Looking at their power? That wouldn't be enough, so we are actually going to analyze our two competitors based on 6 different characteristics, which are agility, attack, defense, intelligence, bone skill, and survival. So let's go right to their agility stats. And they are quite impressive. Ocelots are very fast, reaching speeds of up to 61 km per hour. Still, the Serval is even faster. In fact, the Serval is the second fastest cat after the cheetah, reaching speeds of about 80 km per hour. That might be due to its long legs. Servals have the longest legs relative to their body size of any felid. Their proportions look pretty weird, having a long neck and legs, and sometimes being called the giraffe cat. And they also use their long and powerful legs for leaping very high. Servals can actually jump up to 3 meters in height, which is just incredible considering their size. Ocelots are more adapted to live in rainforests though. They are adroit climbers and are very good swimmers. Servals can also climb trees and swim, but are not as good at that. So that's about it for agility, so we can see their stats now. Of course they have amazing agility stats, Servals being better here because they reach higher speeds. Are we going to go to their attack and defense stats? Not yet, because before we do that, we need to quickly talk about their bonus skills. Both of them are mostly nocturnal animals, so they have a great night vision. But what sets them apart is the fact that Ocelots have a better sense of smell, while Servals have a better hearing, which might be pretty obvious looking at their ears. They have large ears. If we had ears the same proportion to our heads as Servals do, they would be the size of dinner plates. Also, they are both adapted to their own environments. Servals have a yellowish fur with black spots to blend in the tall savanna grass. Ocelot's coat is better suited for camouflage in the dark rainforests, so their bonus skill stats are quite decent. Now it is time to move to their attack and defense stats. They are not very large felids. Servals can reach up to 100 cm in length, plus a 30 cm long tail, which is actually relatively short and can weigh up to 18 kilograms. Ocelots can also reach up to 100 cm in length and have a slightly longer tail of up to 41 cm. They are slightly lighter than Servals, males weighing up to 15.5 kilograms. But we can see that they are approximately the same size. Do you remember when I said that Ocelots and Servals have different enhanced senses? That means that they have different hunting techniques too. Ocelots eat rodents, monkeys, armadillo, fish, and even reptiles like snakes. They rarely hunt larger animals like peccaries. What is interesting is that they are picky eaters, removing the fur and feathers before they eat the prey. Ocelots travel up to 11 km per day in search for food. They have been observed to follow scent trails to find prey. This is where they use their good sense of smell. Servals use their strong sense of hearing to locate prey, which might be anything from rodents, hares, and birds, to young antelopes and snakes. To kill a snake, they will hit it with their paws to break their spine and will dodge the snake's attacks. To kill small prey, the Serval will stalk it quietly, then pounce on it. Birds can think that the Serval is not going to catch them if they fly, but they might have forgotten that the Serval is an incredible jumper and can catch them in mid-air. Servals are very efficient hunters. While some lucky lions can catch 1 in 3 preys, servals actually succeed every second time, which makes them the most successful cats in Africa. But their smaller size might still be a disadvantage. Ocelots can be preyed upon by larger carnivores like jaguars, pumas, harpy eagles, and anacondas. Servals have even more predators in the African savanna. They can be killed by lions, hyenas, leopards, African wild dogs, and many other large predators. So are you ready to see their attack and defense stats? Of course you are! As you can see, they have decent stats, servals being slightly better at attack due to their good hunting success rate, and ocelots being slightly better at defense due to them having less competitors. Now let's go to their intelligence stats. Both of them are pretty smart because they are hunters, and as you might know, hunting requires a higher level of intelligence. That was quick. Their intelligence stats are pretty good. Is that it? Of course not, because survival stats are also important, because there is no sense in having good stats if a species is going extinct. Luckily, both servals and ocelots are listed as a least concerned species, even after ocelots have been hunted for their beautiful coats. Servals can give birth to 1 to 4 kittens at once, and ocelots give birth to 1 to 3 kittens at once. Both of them have a life expectancy of about 10 years in the wild and can live about 20 years in captivity. It is also worth noting that some people can take these animals as pets. The famous painter Salvador Dali had an ocelot as a pet. I think you are ready to see their final stats. As you can see, they have good stats, excelling at agility. So you might be wondering, who is the winner? Well, it is up to you, because you can vote the winner in the poll right there and leave your precious opinions in the comments down below, and I will be happy to read them. Also tell your friends, parents, and most importantly, tell your babushka to smash the subscribe button, because it would make Spike really happy, and we will not rest until we beat both PewDiePie and T-Series. Alright, it is time to announce the winner of a last animal battle between the American alligator and the Nile crocodile. So, after counting all the votes, the winner is the Nile crocodile. It is a very powerful and ferocious animal and deserves to compete further for the title the best animal in the world. If you wanted the alligator to win, you shouldn't be upset, because here on I'm From Animals we love and respect all animals. So, once again, don't forget to vote the winner of this episode's battle in the top right corner. And if you like what I make, consider supporting me on Patreon to fill up that Patreon list with your name. Respect animals.